Hi, good afternoon and good morning to everybody. So we will start our investor call now. First of all, we let Casey to talk about the opening, and then the agenda that we are going through today is, Mimi, can you go to next slide? Okay, so we will talk about a little bit about AsiaFIN, and then after that, then we will continue with our financial plan and our result for year 2024, and also our expansion plan. Then we will end the call with a Q&A section. So now I pass it to Casey to start the call. Casey?
Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Mr. MC, Mr. Shibu. Okay, can I have the next slide? Okay. The purpose of this few slides is to give some highlights to those that are new to the company, that doesn't know us very well, and also to give some updates of what's happening within AsiaFIN Group. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, we have realigned our this vision and mission. So our opportunity, AsiaFIN, is to tap into markets of more than 1 billion people. Okay, we have realigned this to focus to the whole world. Okay, but exclude China and India, looking westward. Okay, our vision is to be the leading service provider to financial institutions. Okay, our mission, AsiaFIN, is to advance to a global player from a regional upstart. Next slide, please. We have always been an Asian company. We are a truly Asian company. We are listed only on the US market at the symbol ASFH, OTCQB company. We provide solutions to bank businesses in Asia and the rest of the world. Now we have offices in Malaysia, Hong Kong, Thailand. Soon we will move beyond Asia. Next slide, please. Okay, this is just the structure of the company after we have acquired AsiaFIN Holding, which has been renamed as Inside My Holding. Okay, and then we also have the acquisition or the joint venture company, KSP AsiaFIN, which started last year. Next slide, please. Okay, the team, let me just highlight some changes in the team. Next slide, please. Okay. In terms of the management team, right now there's 4 of us. Mr. Robin Hu, who used to be our group CEO, has decided to retire this year. But we have the full team now. So I'm now running as a group CEO. Angel is a group CFO. Okay. Mr. Ng, Kai Tim Ng, it runs the 2 companies, the 3 companies of Inside My Systems and Inside My Innovations, and AsFIN Asia and AsFIN Academy. Okay, that's Kai Tim. And then Dato' Eddie Razak runs our Talents Report. Okay, so this is the management team, senior management team actually. Okay, next slide, please. Effective July 2024, we have a 4-person board member comprising of myself and Dr. Sean, Dr. Sean, okay, which you all know. We have included Dr. Ramesh and Shibu. Okay, Dr. Ramesh is heading the what you call audit committee, with the help of Mr. Shibi. So besides appointing 2 independent and non-executive director, which is Dr. Ramesh and Mr. Shibu, we have also formed a audit committee. And from July onwards, they have been responsible for the liaison with the auditors. Okay, the PCAOB auditors. Next slide, please. Okay, just to highlight, I'm not going to run through the whole thing. Just to highlight what our focus business. Next slide, please. Okay, we have been traditionally doing fintech for the last keep on going. Finish fintech, which is our payment processing, check clearing, and all. We have been also been doing the RegTech business. I think from 2010 onwards, fintech business we started around 2005. RegTech business we started 2010. 2018 we started the RPA business, and then 2024 we started the ESG. So in this year's 10K reporting, you have noticed we have also been do segment reporting. So fintech, regtech, and RPA segment has been being reported. I think more details we will have Angel to give us the details. Okay, ESG has not been reporting separately. It is reported under regtech. But the good news is since this year we have published on our website that we are now having a ESG sustainability report. So those who are interested to know our ESG footprint, please download the report from our website. Next slide, please. Okay, so this is just to show you what our business. Okay, next slide, please. For those who doesn't know, we are present in 8 countries now: Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines, Myanmar, Thailand, Indonesia, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. Very soon we will be adding one more country. Currently serving about 90 plus banks and 100 plus corporation because of our new businesses in RPA and in the e-invoicing under RegTech, which we serve non-banks. Next slide, please. Okay, financial results. 2024, I will just cover a very high level before I pass it back to Angel. Next slide. Okay, so 2024, we have just to give 1 or 2 highlights. 2024, our improvement, we have improved about 8.8%. Actually, it's 8.9, but I like the 8.8 better. Okay, so it's we have improved our business from 3.1 million to 3.382 million. With good results coming from the RegTech, mainly because of our e-invoicing business. Our fintech business has always been contributing, so the results are quite similar to the year before. But the RegTech business has exceeded, it should have exceeded even more. But I think because of the slower decision of the banks, that there's overflow into this year. Okay. And I think more details we will cover with Angel. All right. So now next slide, please. I pass it to Angel.
Okay, thank you, Casey. Shah, can you go to next slide? Okay, so I'm going to run through the financial result for year 2024. Okay, so first of all, we are looking at the slide for gross profit. We have grown the gross profit $23,000. However, the gross profit margin declined 3% point to 42.1 compared to 45.1 in year 2023. Within our term of accounting, salary are grouped into the cost of sales. We have made significant investment in our RPA this year as we enter new market, which is Thailand. Because of our accounting policy, this investment actually impacted our gross profit. Next slide, please. Okay, so now we go to the EBITDA. So the figure we presented here are the adjusted EBITDA, in which we have already subtracted the investment cost for the RPA in year 2024 in order to provide visibility on our underlying EBITDA generations. So the adjusted EBITDA has grown by $55,000, and the adjusted EBITDA margin increased 90 basis points to 9.5% in 2024 compared to 8.6% in 2023. Please note that while our adjusted EBITDA margin has been improved, migrations of new and some existing product to the cloud has served to increase fixed costs in small amount as we are moving off premise. Next slide, please. Okay, so now we come to the net cash from operation. So net cash from operation improved from negative to positive in year 2024. The improvement was over $554,000. It has been driven by a structural change to our working capital management approach. We have been able to pass all our ongoing concern taxes as a result, and we expect this to be a structural change in the form of in the normal course of business. The changes in our working capital policy allow us to demonstrate the progress we have made in terms of cash generation, which was not previously clearly visible. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, and then we come to cash. So cash has grown 6.2% to $1.3 million in year 2024 compared to $1.2 million in year 2023. While we are having the significant investment to come, we are pleased to be able to show that the underlying business is leading in the right direction for cash accretions. This trend helped to delist our business, improve our weighted average cost of capital, and reduce future dilution as we are likely to raise additional equity for growth in the future. Okay, so with the above, I have completed my slide on financial. I'm happy to take questions in the Q&A session later. Now I pass back the slide to Casey.
Thank you. I'm going to just cover a little bit more of what we are going to do in terms of our expansion plan, okay, for the group. Okay, next slide, please. Okay. As you have known, we have started this Tellus Report company since 2024. We are looking at, in fact, today we had a ESG seminar. We have about 50 over people coming in to attend the seminar in countries like Malaysia, Philippines, Indonesia, and even from Pakistan. Okay, so that's where we are focusing. But we are going to focus ESG reporting in 3 countries: Malaysia, Philippines, and Singapore for this year. Next slide, please. In terms of the RPA expansion, as mentioned by Angel, we have actually started a joint venture with, we have put in some investment into Thailand, but we are also looking at growing the market in Philippines and Indonesia with our Orange Workforce cloud SaaS system, okay, and to cover the rest of ASEAN. We did an exploratory Nordic tour in last year, covering Finland, Sweden, and even Denmark. So we are exploring how we can expand also into the Nordics region, okay, to compete in with the bigger players like UiPath. Next slide, please. Okay, in terms of check clearing, it's still a very viable business. Our fintech business is focused on 2 types of payment: check clearing, and the other one is the ISO 222, which is what some of you are familiar with, like things like Do It Now, Prompt Pay, and all those kind of payments. We are sitting in between the banks. But in check clearing, we are going to, focusing on the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, KSA. We were looking at, we are targeting the central bank and then focusing on some of the other banks within the KSA. We are packaging our AI check clearing product that is involved, that includes our Orange Workforce RPA products. Okay, next slide. Okay, and we have just had a team came back from the US that has attended a acceleration program under Wi-Fi acceleration program. I think now they are called Key Acceleration Program based in New York City. Okay, so they have completed the program and have touched base with some some players and banks over there. So we hope that we will be able to expand into the US, not this year because we want to focus on Saudi Arabia, planning for next year. Next slide, please. Yeah, so in terms of the ASEAN, we are focusing on 4 companies that we want to grow. Inside my international, which is Philippines, KSP AsiaFIN, which is Thailand, PT Muni Bintang International, which is our Indonesian partner, and then of course Thales Report, which is part of us to grow into the market. I think that's all I have. Next slide. Okay, so this is just to cover what we want to do for the 4 region. Next slide, please. Okay, that's all I have. I think I pass it back to Shibu.
Anyone have any questions?
Yes, I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yes, can.
Okay, would you like me to ask my question?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you. So I have 2 questions. My first question is for KC. KC, can you help us understand some of the challenges that there are in growing a business like yours in current market conditions? Small businesses often have quite a lot of challenges, especially in a growth environment. If you could talk us through your personal experience or what you see the challenges as.
I answer the question first, or you want to ask the second question?
Okay,
Or let
yes,
me
I'll
answer.
ask the second question, which is for Angel. Angel, I just wanted to be clear if the working capital change you feel is now structural and that we can look forward to a better net cash from operations as we go forward. Not necessarily positive, but better working capital management, if that's a permanent change. And also, if someone could help us explain when we might see ESG revenues as a separate revenue line.
Okay. Well, Angel, digest the question. I will answer the first question. Okay, I think the challenges is always there because in our business there is always competition. Okay, but the way we work is, of course, within our own territory, whether it's in Malaysia or in Thailand, we are in charge of our own way of doing things, and we focus and compete directly with all the competition. Obviously, we still work with partners. Even in Malaysia, we work with partners that are strong in their own what you call domain. Okay, our philosophy is always to look for the number 1 and number 2 that in the industry that we are in. So for example, where we want to go into when we went into the Philippines, we work with a company that is the number 1, the number 2 in check clearing in the Philippines, and we supported them, and then from there we grew, and we had 10 banks in the Philippines because of our partnership there. So yes, we couldn't cover the 100 banks there. We chose 10 banks, but 10 of the larger banks in the Philippines. So is our strategy same in all the other countries? But of course, sometimes the market forces, the competition, or sometimes our partners will also face challenges. Okay, but we have always been blessed, okay, with good partners. Even as we now go into new territories, we have always been focused on getting the right partner first, build up that relationship with the partner, and then we start selling. Okay, so that's my experience all these 25 years.
Thank
I
you,
hope I answer
Casey.
you. Thank you. Angel?
Okay, thank you, Christopher. Good question. It actually has been in our thought to, as we are growing more stable on the cash, and we make couple of structural changes on our working capitals. Then we want to remain this way to keep having cash flow positive. Okay, so it's having come into our mind that we want ESG to report as a separate business segment that not under RegTech. Okay, because this is because ESG has the potential to become another type of business segment which we do not have currently. In ESG, we actually have two parts. One is the technology, where we help all the company to report the tech, do comparison, the data, and gen the report. But the other part of ESG, which is we are be able to provide consulting services. Consulting services could be a strong part that will remove ESG out from the RegTech reporting. Did I answer your question?
Okay, Angel, yes, that's a really good answer. Thank you. Can I press you both and ask when you think you might separate out that line so we could see the revenues?
Okay. Okay, so we started ESG in end of 2023. So we start all this 2024 is like in product development and then market research and thinking which industry and which part that we want to target and base. So I think we will try for another one more year in 2025. And hopefully by 2026, we can split it off and report it as a different business segment.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Okay, we pass it back to Shibu. Any more questions from the floor?
Any questions, guys? Hello? Looks like no more questions. Shall we end the meeting?
If there are no more questions from the floor, I do have one final one.
Yes,
are you
please.
prepared to share anything about your capital investment profile? Obviously, we saw with I think it was the RPA unit that there was extra investment for Thailand growth. I believe that's correct. Is that what you said? Are we likely to see further capex in 2025 for growth?
Okay,
Okay,
let me
okay,
answer that question, Angel.
okay.
Yeah. Market expansion has always been what we want to do. We have just now I shared about the 4 companies that we are targeting. So obviously we want to help these 4 companies grow further. Okay, starting last year, and then this year, we are focusing on growing the ESG market via Thales report. We have seen a lot of interest. Okay, especially like when we had a webinar today, there was a lot of interest both in the Philippines and even in Malaysia. Okay, so we are going to further invest into the ESG business, okay, because this is the business of the future. Besides that, we also are targeting countries that I mentioned just now, Indonesia, and growth in Philippines, and then of course Thailand. We will continue to we have only supported them very little. Okay, because of the limitation in the Thai market, we can only support so much. Okay, so but we believe that the Thai market will grow further. Okay, and hopefully, if needed to, we will also put in more investment into that area. Looking eastwards, just now I mentioned the Saudi market, I mentioned the US market. That is the expansion that we're looking at. Obviously, we do not have enough funds to do this. Our business is primarily focused in Malaysia. If you look at our 10K, all the businesses come through Malaysia. That's because all our invoicings are coming from Malaysia. So you see that Malaysia sector only there. Okay, but we want to start seeing other sectors coming in, and so we want to grow like this. We have always been profitable all these 25 years, cash flow positive, but under the AsiaFIN group, because under the on the head office level, there's always been obviously the head office AsiaFIN don't generate any revenue. So we're depending on all the subsidiaries to generate revenue. So now the subsidiaries need to generate more revenue to support the operations of the US entity. Okay, so that's the plan that we have, as I explained to you, Christopher.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much, Casey. Appreciate it.
All right. If
Any
there's
more
no
questions,
other
guys?
question, I
If no
would.
other questions, let's call it quits.
Okay, I want to thank everyone for attending this meeting.